Hey everyone, it's Orchidstra here, and I'm going to be playing For All Quarry. So I decided to do something a little different this time. I'm going to do a knife-only gameplay. Sometimes I like just using a knife just for fun, you know, it's a fun game type, class to use. I know only Use Me Blade, though, doesn't use his kill streaks to get kills. I think he only uses UAV, counter UAV, and either emergency airdrop, which he shares with his teammates, which is kind of cool, or he equips the nuke, I think. Just going to let you guys know up front that I do end up using my kill streaks to get kills. So, yeah, I cheat. You can call me a cheater. Um, but I forgot to change up my kill streaks before the game started, and you know, once I got them during the game, it was just too hard to resist using them. So I end up using them, just letting you guys know. So, you know, I died once already. It was a great start, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and recover. You know, I'm using Marathon Pro, Lightweight Pro, and Ninja Pro. So I actually do like Ninja Pro a lot more than Commando Pro. You know, but if you really want to piss people off in this game, you can go ahead and equip Commando Pro. But personally, I don't think that you need to put yourself in a position where you're lunging yourself forward that much to kill somebody anyways, you know? Yeah, just use Ninja Pro, you know, and don't piss people off anyways. Some tips, you want to definitely take advantage of sound. I heard somebody going up the stairs here, so hid behind those boxes and, you know, threw a knife at that person's back. You don't want to chase people for a long time when you decide to do knife only, because that just leaves you vulnerable. You know, the longer you're chasing somebody, the longer that gives somebody else to just shoot you in the back or from the side or whatever. So just throw a knife at that person. You know, that's what a throwing knife is for. You know, don't use Commando Pro. Use a throwing knife. So that's what I have. A headset's really good to use with knife only class. A good headset. Kill that Homicide Hannah person. I think I kill her a few times. It really sucks for her. Anyhow, that Predator missile was a pretty big fail. I think a bunch of people were equipping cold-blooded or something. I just couldn't see a lot of people and didn't kill anybody. Yeah, there goes Homicide Hannah again. Killed her again. Again, decide to throw a knife at this person. I get my harrier. And yeah, I decide to go ahead and use my harrier. I was fortunate when I used it that I took cover behind this generator box thing, whatever. You know, in case somebody came back and looked for me. And third time's a charm. There she goes, and I think I actually pissed her off enough that she left the game. Yeah, I made her leave the game. I probably would leave the game too if I got knifed 3 times in a row by the same person. Would kind of suck. So I see this person, and I throw a knife at him to get my chopper gunner. So I think I'm deciding to see how many more kills I can get before I need to actually take my chopper gunner out. I see this person, get him. Get that person too. One tip also for knifing, when you see somebody ahead of you, you kind of want to run at them from the side or from an angle. You don't want to be in their line of sight, because if they're using a gun, then most likely they're going to shoot you way before you can even get to them with a knife. So try to not run straight at them, of course. Before you run out into an alley, you want to, you know, check if the coast is clear or not before you just run straight out. So that's what I was doing earlier. When people are shooting at each other, and you see that one of them dies, that's a good opportunity to go in and kill the other person while they're reloading. So that's something to look out for. You don't want to just run out in the middle of crossfire, because then you'll just get caught in the crossfire and somebody will shoot you and die. Wait till they're reloading to get them. So yeah, I ended up knifing that person a little too early and died there. So yeah, I was kind of annoyed. Decided to make myself feel better by taking out my chopper gunner. I'm looking for a place to use it. So one thing about chopper gunners is that sometimes it's actually better to find a place on the edge of the map outside to go ahead and use it. That's away from spawn points, you know? Because once you take your chopper gunner out, a lot of times people are going to be running inside buildings, you know, trying to hide from the chopper gunner, and then, you know, if you're inside, then they end up seeing you lying prone there with your laptop out, and they'll kill you, right? So if you happen to, you know, be near the edge of the map where people are most likely not to be, it's better to just go ahead and use it there. But if you're not near a place that's outside or near the edge of the map, then of course don't go out of your way looking for a place outside to use it. You can use it inside, of course. Just some place you think would be safe and that a lot of people would not be, you know, going around that area. So, chopper gunner got a few kills there. I guess I'll talk about the tactical knife. I found that I actually do better when I don't use it for free-for-all, because to me distance is more important than speed in free-for-all. I'd rather be able to have more knifing range on free-for-all instead of, say, team deathmatch, where I could end up flanking the other team, and if I had tack knife, I could kill like 3 of them as fast as possible and then run out of there, right? And that's really nice and useful to have. But you're not going to really find that in free-for-all, so personally I don't think the tack knife is really necessary in free-for-all, and just using the regular knife is better. See, I end up dying there, and you know, the first time it worked for me where I was able to get behind that box or whatever for cover, but I didn't end up looking to my right side, and there happened to be somebody there, unfortunately, that killed me. In general, if you're knifing, you just want to check, you know, any spots where people could be that could shoot you. In general, though, I mean, I got really lucky with this lobby and just played with a whole bunch of people that let me knife them, you know, just like that person right there who gave me the win. Yeah, so I end up going 30 and 3 with knife only. Yeah, I do get some kills with air support. But if you like this video, then go ahead and check out my other ones if you haven't already. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.